Hello, and today I want to talk about the U.S. purchase of Alaska, and mainly why they bought it. Now, you might be wondering why the U.S. would choose to purchase Alaska. After all, a lot of the U.S. citizens really thought that the purchase was not very smart, and many people labeled it Seward's folly, and they also said stuff like Seward's icebox, because they just thought it was a barren wasteland of nothing, and it had it just like why would you spend so much money on like such a like it wasn't valuable at all. So I'm explaining why they bought it. Now the first reason would be for prestige. Now, having a colony back then was considered like very prestigious for many people. Like, if you look at the powerful countries or empires, then, like for example, the UK, they had so many colonies. So it could also be that to be seen as like a world player. Another reason would be have an alliance with Russia, which might seem crazy right now, but back then, the US and Russia were kind of trying to build an alliance. And really speaking, they had a decent alliance going, up until like really, the USSR, turned to communism, and that's when the US and the USSR had two different ideologies, opposing ideologies, and eventually they became foes, and that's kind of what's happening right now, and how the US and Russia are not on good terms. But back then, they actually kind of wanted to build a strong and powerful relationship. And another final possible reason could be from the distraction from Reconstruction, because Reconstruction was not really going well. The South, like, were not cooperating. They didn't like. I'm not sure if they had given blacks their full right, if the amendment had been passed yet, or like if they had ratified it yet. But they definitely didn't treat them equally as white citizens. And Reconstruction so far was not looking very promising, so it could just be a distraction from Reconstruction to boost morale from the U.S. citizens. And that's why the U.S. bought Alaska.